So,
So,
all, so, 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 what's up, guys?
hello,
Hi.
We are,
Onsha.
and
Yeah.
today for this vlog, we'll be talking about the most important thing when teaching, that is teaching aids.
Yes,
so,
teaching
aids.
what are teaching aids?
What is the name?
So teaching aids is actually one of the tools that the
Mhm.
teachers use in a classroom to teach the student. For example, the whiteboard, the PowerPoint slides, interactive games such as Scrabbles, like board games. So all of them is the examples of teaching aids. All of it can be used to teach something. For example, English, to teach maths and so on.
Yeah.
So, for our teaching aids, we've chosen the traditional type, which is board games such as um, Sahiba itself, also known as Scrabble.
Scrabble.
So it has a few benefits, a couple of benefits I can think of, which is it improves the spelling, because this game, Sahiba or Scrabble, needs the participants to spell the words, and therefore also the benefit is increasing or widening the students or the participants' vocabulary.
Yes.
Yeah. So by using Scrabble as our teaching aids, our target learners, we have three types of learners, which is, so the first one is auditory learner. This type of learners tend to learn by using
Hearing.
their hearing. So by playing Scrabble, they can hear the words that they made themselves. For example, the word of three, three. So after they made the word of three, the teacher can help them pronounce that word, so they can hear that. They can hear what they made. Yeah, three. For example, this is my learner, auditory type. So when I teach him mangrove tree,
Okay. Mangrove tree.
yeah, he can hear very well. So the second type of learner is visual learners. So when we play Scrabble, it's not necessary to play Scrabble just in class. We can play outside the class, for example, at the park, at the beach. So the visual type of learners can see what actually the word is. For example, we create the word, what word do you want?
Car.
Car, okay. So when we play outside of classroom, for example, the park, then we see a car. So this visual type of student will create the word car on the Scrabble. Then the teacher can show him or her which is the car. You understand?
Which is
Yes, you understand.
is-
What is
what
the
is
car?
So, although Scrabble has its benefits, it also has its downsides or disadvantages.
For example, similar games such as Scrabble but have been digitalized, and the apps where it looks more interesting than this physical Scrabble. For example, one of the games inside the games in the app is they show a picture, and then they provide letters, and the student or the participant have to guess what the name of the picture, what the objects in the picture. So it's much more interesting than just playing Scrabble physically.
Yeah, as we know that kids nowadays spend their time using handphones, laptops. So most of the time, they play with digital apps. So by playing this traditional kind of game, maybe it's quite boring for them.
They would prefer
Yeah.
doing it in a more modern way,
Mm.
digitalized way, rather than the old traditional way.
So that's the main weakness for these teaching aids.
So we're on the way to another group's
Yeah.
teaching aids to review another group's teaching aids, which is Haikal's group.
Yeah.
And
So,
their teaching aids is videos.
so they
and-
use modern teaching aids, which is the opposite from our teaching aids, which is
Yeah.
traditional. So yeah, let's look what they have.
So to review the modern teaching aids, we have invited the TESL Vloggers for them to introduce us to their teaching aids.
Hi guys! So we're the vloggers. We're collaborating with the On Sharks vloggers. So basically, our teaching aid is a modern type, which is we're teaching Form 1 students using technological ICT advances, which is videos. So basically, we're using videos to teach the syllabus of Form 1 students in secondary school. So they'll be reviewing our teaching aids in this video. So thank you.
So, what teaching aids do we prefer to use? What do you think, Ben?
So for me, I prefer the modern teaching aids because it's easier to handle compared to the traditional, which is Scrabble. Because by using videos, the teachers can just play the video and let the students watch and learn. No, no more other what we call other work to do. That's for me lah. How about you?
I agree with Bern. It is more convenient compared to Sahiba or Scrabble because it is less tedious. You don't have to move things around. All of the students can learn simultaneously rather than separately.
Yeah.
That's all from me.
Yeah, and for me, I would prefer to use the video as well because, like they said, it's convenient and you can put a lot of things inside the videos, and these videos doesn't necessarily to be too long, but and doesn't necessarily to be too short to be interesting.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of just too many things that you can insert in the video to make the learning more fun than just playing Sahiba or Scrabble.
So I think that's all for this vlog. We'll bring you a lot more contents on the next vlogs. So for the conclusion,
As a conclusion, our group has chosen the modern teaching aids as a better approach to teaching rather than using the traditional way to teach Form 1 students.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's it for today's video, and we're going to meet again in the next video with another content about English. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our videos because like and subscribe is gratis. Peace.
Peace out.
Otak.
Tidak dapat.
Tidak dapat berdiri.